it's normal and natural to be hesitant, and that change is scary. So if there's a hesitation around suddenly releasing your judgment about maybe this negative voice, that is completely normal and natural, because what we're talking about here is, as you begin to change your relationship with yourself and you put yourself out there, you are inevitably going to put yourself at more risk in life. And more risk is what is required for more growth and more love. To love is to risk. And so it makes sense to be hesitant, and that's okay. And I have compassion for you for in that place. And my invitation would just be to get curious around what will life be like when you start to relax some of these beliefs about yourself. If this voice was no longer a issue or something that you had to grapple with, what might your life look like? Now, here's the fascinating thing about this too. There's something that also holds people back, that's related to this. And essentially it's the ecology of your life. So I always tell clients when I'm working with them that their limitations and the things that the negative voices and maybe the judgment or the ways in which they used to deem as self-sabotaging patterns. Hold on, let me enter this from this angle. So when I'm working with a client and there is this possibility of changing into who they want to become and creating what they want in life, we have to see that wherever they are currently is actually working perfectly. Their limitations and the things that they're not getting and the ways in which maybe they treat themselves, even though it might feel painful, there's actually a harmony to it. And so what we are putting at risk when we decide that we want to change, that we want to maybe put ourselves out there for the type of relationship we want to attract someone that's going to really see us and love us for who we are, we're actually upsetting, and we're going to end up shifting the harmony that we're currently living in. So there may be things that we end up losing that we currently value. So some of my clients end up experiencing that their relationship with their parents might end up shifting. They might end up having to keep their parents at arm's length or draw boundaries with their parents as they become more confident, because their parents aren't used to relating to them that way. Or the relationship they have with their peers or their social circle might end up shifting because the friends that they have don't know how to relate to them that way. So this is why change can be scary, because different parts of our life, the whole thing begins to shift as we shift. And that can definitely have us lose relationships that maybe are limiting. It may have us quit our job as we come more into ourselves and put ourselves into more instability. And it might be that we end up breaking up with somebody if we're in relationship with them.